that 50%, over 50% of marriages, relationships, situationships break up because of a lack of communication. Or the actual word is proper communication. And did you know that in order to have proper communication, there should be clarity. Clarity is very important. And to be clear, when you communicate, someone has to be speaking and someone has to be listening. The listener does not talk. The speaker speaks. And there's a way, a method, a style, a system to taking turns. There are trigger words. There are words that you can use to the communication to flow. I was listening to this lady. I think this is one of the best relationship advice or talk that I've heard online. This lady, she was talking about the 5 questions you should not ask a guy, your man. She said it's the 5 stupid questions women ask men. And one of them that really caught my fancy was, instead of asking your man, did you notice anything different? Women think they're actually having communication when they ask their man, honey, did you notice anything different? Now, did you notice anything different is to a man is very vague. Men don't articulate, don't read minds, don't see things like you do. Now, when a female asks a guy that kind of question, she's wanting, seeking, hoping for compliments, to be complimented on something that she's done about herself or her physical body that she wants praise for. Yes, you want to get that endorphin that comes from praise, that energy, that excitement, that feel good. But if the man gives you an answer that you weren't seeking, the whole conversation just resulted into something totally different. My whole point of doing this afternoon is to let you know that instead of asking a guy, honey, did you notice anything different about me? Help him. This is how you get what you want. How you get your satisfaction of him saying the words that will uplift you, encourage you, that you want to hear. Say something like, honey, I just went and did my hair, this event that we have to go this Friday. I just did my hair. What do you think? How do you like it? The same praise you wanted to get about your hair, that compliment, you will get it. You will get your compliment. Your husband, man, any man that cares about you, that has you in mind, that has feelings for you. Even if the man does not even care about you, but he cares about you. Some female was asking me, do men have feelings? Men don't have feelings. I was like, really? Is that really a question? Men do have feelings. Well, why would you ask if men do have feelings? There's even some men that have more feelings than a female. We just communicate differently. Men just communicate differently. Instead of asking him, did you notice anything different about me? Ask, honey, I just did my hair. What do you think about it? That man will give you the most compliment in the whole world. The man will give you that rush that you want to hear. You will get satisfied with whatever you were seeking from the get-go, which was that positive word from your man, from your husband, from your situationship. And the reality is, if the roles were reversed and your man wanted to get something out of you, now give him encouragement and give him that motivation to go on. And just think, for example, if perchance you do not give that to him the way he wanted to hear it, what do you think would happen? Communication breakdown. Now you say, honey, we don't talk. All this time, what have you been doing? You've been ordering words. You are talking. The thing about it is the communication, the talking is not effective because you are not speaking the language that both of you understand the way you understand it. The fact that you speak in English does not necessarily mean you are communicating. You could be talking, but it's not communication. Communication is you speak, I listen. I speak, you listen. And it goes like a tennis match, like a tennis game. You serve, I serve. You serve. And see, the thing about it, when you're listening, you cannot create when you're talking. When you're listening, that's when creation happens. Because creation happens in silence. So I just wanted to drop this nugget real quick. If you want more about this kinds of talk, if you want to get the full video, if you want to get my full talk about communication, go ahead and use this word, affirm. Affirm will get you to my recordings, to my audio, free audio. So type in the word affirm. And if you want to get an extended webinar where I talk about stuff like this, the word is transform. DM the word transform. And also, before I close, I'd like to say, who saw that movie Inside Out? Inside Out is not just a kid's movie, it's an adult movie. It's a life movie. All ages, there's a message in that movie for everybody. It's about affirmation. It's about manifestation. And at the very end of that movie, you saw when Anderson, when she now broke through that voice in her head that kept saying, I can't do this, I can't. When she broke through that with a different affirmation, I can, her life totally evolved. She got a different response from life. I don't want to say too much about the movie. Go see the movie if you haven't seen it. It's a very beautiful movie. I know for people that don't have kids, just see it. You will get something out of it. It's a very brilliant movie. Look at me doing a plug-in for Pixar. Pixar is not paying me any commission for this free publication. But hey, when you listen to something good, you want to share it. When you hear something good, you want to share it. When you taste something good, you want to share it. Takeaways today, instead of asking the question, honey, did you notice anything about me? Change that question to, honey, what do you think about my hair? Be a little bit more specific. Men like those kind of specific kind of questions. Don't expect the man to pull the question out of you, to understand the question that you are thinking in your mind and give you the exact response, because oftentimes when you don't get that response that you're looking for, that is the breakdown of communication. DM the word affirm, get my free recording about affirmation. Start using affirmation. Affirmations do work. Affirmations do work. Manifestations do work. The question is, instead of asking, do affirmations work? Okay, I just wrote a whole personality quiz where if you want to find out what kind of emotions, that's pretty much that you are operating by. If you want to find out what kind of emotions that you have, take this personality quiz, DM the word transform, and the word affirm is to have access to free videos. So the word for free affirmation audios is affirm, and the word transform is to get the free webinar where you can hear more of this kind of content if that's what you enjoy. And the word emotion is to get a personality quiz. And so you can start see what kind of emotion that's pretty much make up of you. And I mean, it's the way you think, the way you respond to questions, the way you respond to things. Alrighty. Enjoy the rest of your day. I am Ike Onuoha, and you have been listening to the Ike Onuoha podcast.